and welcome to my Kikki setup video. This is the pale pink medium personal planner from Kikki. So it's personal size, it's really this beautiful pink colour, and I'm going to film like a setup video as I go through it. Never done one of these before, so don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to give it a try. So first things first, I'm going to take out all the inserts because I do not need these in my planner going forward. Lovely, I have a naked planner. I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to keep this because these are quite useful. And this is a Kikki Christmas pen, which I've already put in. I do tend to use friction pens, so that will probably be replaced, but it's a shame these aren't prettier. That is so cute. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to put into my planner is some dividers. And here are some I made earlier. These are using papers from the Christmas 2017 Paper Lovers book. Those are just the papers in there. And what I did is I just used these dividers as templates, drew around them, cut them, laminated them and punched holes in them. So the first one I've got is this adorable sort of little character divider, and that's got a candy stripe on the back. Then there's characters on blue with gingerbread men on the back. Got some stockings and mittens with some foliage on the back. Then there's the snowman with candy canes, and then these two are actually from the 2016 Paper Lovers book, and they're not quite on theme, but there were literally only 4 pages of paper in the Paper Lovers book. Kikki, if you're watching this, please put more papers in because they're so cute, and you can't really make dividers with 4 pieces of paper. So there we go, those are the dividers. The other thing I have done is printed out some divider labels from my Dymo. I will leave a link to the Dymo I use below. It's awesome, it's brilliant if you're making your own dividers because you just type in whatever it is you want to print out, press the button, and there it goes. So those are all the dividers that I'm going to use. What I'm going to do is just whiz through this bit so that it's not taking forever. Okay, so that is all of my dividers done up. There's the weekly, personal, business, useful, gratitude and notes. Do they all work? Yeah, I might put notes down a bit actually. And I've got them all up the right way. I don't know what went wrong with notes. I need to redo notes. Okay, that's better. The nice thing about this, let me just zoom in on these. You see? Come on, zoom. Anyway, the nice thing about this Dymo tape is that it is removable. So these dividers, I can change the topics of them whenever I fancy. So that is my top tip for labelling your dividers. Use this Dymo thing, which I'll leave a link to below because it's brilliant. So those dividers are ready, so I can put them into my planner. Like so. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is put in my monthly insert, and I could use the Kikki ones, which look like that. You see those? But they're really flappy, I don't like them. So what I've done is I have bought these Carpe Diem, which are personal size, these inserts, and basically they're monthly inserts and some note paper and a dashboard. That's all you get with these. So I'm going to put my dashboard over the top there. And then at the back I'm going to put my monthly because I don't really need to refer to my monthly all the time. It's useful to have, but I don't need it all the time. Oh, actually on this, there is a hello this planner belongs to, which I might use as well. And there is also some note paper, which I've pulled out to go in my notes section. So because we're in December, I'm going to move my December forward. So that's at the front. And these inserts are undated, and I have started dating them. So I've got December here, and yeah, so I made these stickers and started dating them. I also made some stickers for the top here, because obviously it's American, it starts, is it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? Can't abide that. It has to go Monday to Sunday. That is how my week works. That's how I have to change it. So I've had to change that. So you can see on February, for instance, I haven't changed it. So that's what it looks like as it comes, and that's how it looks once I've dated it. So I will be filling all this in and doing all the future ones. As you can see, I've kind of only got so far on January, and I need to crack on and do that. So those are going at the back here. So at the moment, you can just see that little December tab poking out, which is fine by me. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do is pop in this hello, this planner belongs to. I'm just going to put it in my weekly section to start with. I probably will move it if I get new dividers, like non-seasonal ones, so that it's there. I may do that another time, but for now, I'm just going to put it in there, and I will put my personal details on there in case I lose my planner. The other thing I'm quite excited about, this is my weekly section. So I have actually designed some planner inserts for this because I do love to make things that work for me. So this is the planner insert I've designed. Let me show you a blank one. So what I've done is I've got a to-do on here. It opens up into my weekly view. So notes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on the back is a sort of tick box write-in section here. So I've got menu plan, whether I exercise or not, what kind of exercise I do, and another box. So for instance, I'm taking vitamins at the moment, so I'm trying to just track that I take them every day. There's also a note section down here. So for instance, if I'm using this for my menu plan, if I need to jot down, say, things I need to get from the supermarket, I'm going to use this notes section here. So I designed this. It was a bit of a labour of love. These are sized so that they are the width of Erin Condren's, so I can still use Erin Condren stickers if I want in here, and yet I can close it up and kind of hide my sort of weekly view and just have my to-do list. So this is my sample one. You can see that print quality is much better on this one. I tweaked it for this one. So this is the one I practiced on last week. I kept it in my notebook and just had a go with it. So my to-do is there. And then obviously this is an Erin Condren sticker. As you can see, that fits quite nicely. Then I just use these date cover stickers from Happy Cutie Studio and the weekend banner. And that kind of worked for me. That was enough just to jot down the things that I was doing. And then I just love that, you know, it's cute. I've got my stickers in it, but then it's kind of a bit more sort of formal there, if that makes sense. So I think perhaps what I am missing here, looking at this on video, is saying what week it is. That would be quite helpful. I kind of need like a sort of a box here perhaps to say week of, or, you know, it'd be useful to know which week I'm referring to. So maybe I'll do that for the next one. But for now, I might just write it in here so that I know. I mean, it's obviously dated because I've used my date cover stickers, but it is useful to know what week you're referring to. So the plan is just to keep putting them a new week on top of the next week, and then kind of just build them up, and then I can just take them out when I'm done with them. So this is how it's going to work for now, I think. So I'm going to just punch my holes in that. Actually, I'm going to washi this first. I'm going to set this up. Aha, Kikki washi. How cute is this? Let's put some of this in. So I actually designed this so that washi tape would go along here before I punched it. Sadly, I need to work on the design on this side because it's just a smidge too small. But I do have room to push it across, so I may do that for my next one. But anyway, that's cute. Let's pop that in. Love it. Right, I need to get some stickers on there. And I'm using these Christmas date cover stickers from Happy Cutie Studio. So it's the 10th today. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these weekend banners across my weekend here. Right, so I'm going to start filling in this one for this week. Okay, so I think I'm done kind of setting this up for the week. There's some stuff going on here and there'll probably be stuff going on here, but I will fill that in later. And then I will fill my to-do list in tomorrow and I'll start filling this in for the rest of the week as well. So that can go into the planner. Yeah, so I'm quite liking that. So open and close. Brilliant. So personal stuff. I'm going to put some notepaper in here at some point, but I've also printed out these account info. Let's see if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that, but basically this is to fill in like logins and things for accounts. So I've got these that I'm going to fill in at some point for personal and business. I'm going to put one in each of those. The other thing I'm going to start doing is doing some gratitude, not journaling, just writing a few things down, really. So I'm going to put some bits of paper in there from the Kikki pack. And the notes, I'm going to pop in some of these note pages which were from the Carpe Diem. I also have this planner lovers kit in the personal size, a few bits and pieces in here. I'm going to put this at the back to use as like a page lifter. There's also this little heart thing, so I'm going to put that in too, just in case I have anything to put in there. And then I've got a magnet and a little paper clip from that kit as well. I'm not so keen on this yellow, it's pretty garish. So I think I will save those for maybe a different time of year. And the last thing I'm going to put in is this little sticky notes tab, again from Carpe Diem, perfectly sized for this planner. Might just put that on there. So I think I'm kind of done for now. Yeah, this is it. So just very quickly, I've got my dashboard and my dividers. I've got sticky notes and a sort of a welcome page. Then I start my weekly to-dos. That's last week's. And then I'll start filling this in. And I'll come back and show you what I put in all of these as time progresses. But for now, I think that's a fairly good setup of how I want my planner to work. It's definitely ready to go, and I'll just show you how much space it takes up. It doesn't take up a massive amount of space. So you can see there, it's pretty slim, lots of room in there to get it going. But yeah, so that is my first kind of initial setup of my Kikki medium planner, and as it evolves I will be sure to pop back and update you. I know that these dividers aren't going to last that long because obviously they're Christmassy, so I will come back in the new year and show you my New Year's setup when I've properly moved in. Anyway, that's everything from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Bye! You know when you think you've finished and then you open up your paper lover's book and you stick a book and you just do a little bit extra. Cute. I probably haven't finished. I'm probably going to faff a little bit more, but I likey. Bye.